not see any other participants on here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, here's everybody.
Review.
Awesome. All right, so hi everybody. I'm Casey Tetman. I am the 2018 Toys for Tots coordinator, if you didn't know. I'm very excited. This is my first year, so I'm looking forward to all the participation I can possibly get. So I wanted to focus really on the events that we have going on here very quickly. Actually, this weekend, we have a couple events scheduled. So, Ashley, are you okay? Okay, so if anybody's not familiar with what kind of events we do participate with the Marine Corps, and we stand outside of a lot of different stores that are supporters for us, such as the Walmart, Bass Pro, Build-A-Bear. We have a couple new ones this year, such as Kmart, Below 5. I believe those are the new ones that we have. So we're really excited, but we're going to need a lot of volunteers to make it happen. So Saturdays and Sundays, Saturdays from 10 to 2 and Sundays 12 to 4, we'll need volunteers to stand outside for these events with the Marines. And if anybody wants to be a volunteer, I have the entire event spreadsheet that I can send to you via email. If Ashley can get those emails, and then we can just fire them off. You can tell me when you're interested. We'll go ahead and schedule you in there.
Yeah, Casey, if you want to email that, I'll make sure I get everybody's emails that are here to you.
Okay.
But also I will do like a public display if you want. Like I'll make something that we can post so it's, pretty and we can share it, stuff like that.
Okay, sounds good.
So you said you have events this weekend that you need volunteers for?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to just go over those so we can maybe see
Sure.
if Lee or Lauren are available for those?
Okay, so Saturday the 17th, we have a couple toy drives. We have the Bass Pro Shops, Destin Walmart, Niceville Walmart, Fort Walton Beach Walmart, and AC Moore.
So Fort Walton, AC Moore. So that's 5 events and they're all running from 10 to 2?
Yes.
Okay. Lee or Lauren are, so I guess we should talk a little bit too about what it means when you volunteer. So when you stand outside with one of the Marines are not allowed to touch the money, right? So you would meet this weekend. I guess, Casey, they'll be meeting with you this weekend. Because I won't be. I'm sorry. I won't. I'm not in town. Not in the country. So, there'll be a bag ready for you and it'll have a money jar in it. And that money jar is the most important thing. So the Marine will hold the money jar, but if it gets too full, we don't want to look like, hey, we're done here. So you'll take money out of it and put it in a bag, within the bag. So that way people can still get their donations in. And then you will count the money and return the whole bag and money back to Casey. Probably at the warehouse, Case? Is that what you're planning on? Is it one?
Yeah, everybody can meet me at the warehouse to come and pick up the supplies such as the table, the boxes, the money jars, the posters, and then they can take it to their location. The Marine is going to meet you there. And then you can just bring everything back to me at the end of the event. I'll meet you back at the warehouse and you can drop everything back off.
Okay. So for this weekend, are we going to be using the Destin Commons location?
Yes.
Okay. So that's Destin Commons. Go to where you're going, back to Destin Commons. You've done a great work.
Yay!
Lee or Lauren, are either of you available for this weekend at all? Or maybe Carrie, Lee, Lauren, Nikki? So you got a whole team of people, Lauren, you can ask.
I do. I'm actually out of school now, guys. So
Woohoo!
I'm not webinaring in school anymore, so we're good.
Dude, I liked your style. Loved it.
It's okay. I was in an elective class. I have a meeting this afternoon with my community service club, and I'm extending all of the dates to them. And there's about 100 of us total. So I will get and see who's available this weekend as well as the weekends in the future to see what shifts we can get covered from them.
How old are they?
16, 17, and 18.
Casey, what do you think?
I mean, I would love any volunteers.
What's that?
I mean, I love the volunteers. I'd prefer them to obviously be capable of driving, and I don't know the foundation rules if they have to be 18. So Ashley?
I don't recall seeing anything in that, but I can look at the operating procedures to make sure.
Okay, look as well.
I know that I would have I mean, Lauren, you're 17?
16.
Right? 16. I mean, but you were like 16 going on 48. So, so like, I mean, I have, you know what I mean? Like, are they all like you, Lauren?
Yes, ma'am. They're all with, like, they know how to handle everything the proper way. And then if I don't trust them, like me, then they will not be allowed to sign up for a shift unless there is somebody over the age of like 18, 21 area.
Yeah, like I said, 16 going on 48. So, so maybe, Casey, unless I see anything in the operating procedures that states otherwise, maybe if we just had a letter signed from a parent, if they're under 18, that they're signing up, that they're responsible for the money actually making it to the warehouse. How would you feel about that?
No, I think that's a great idea. The idea of having 100 possible Laurens is really exciting to me right now.
An army of Laurens. Lee, do you have anything going on this weekend that you maybe would want to do this one for? And we're going to talk about the warehouse next.
I don't know about this weekend because I know Carrie had mentioned going to Troy for the last football game for Caitlin, so I'm not sure what's going on this weekend.
Okay.
I'll have to talk to her and find out.
Okay.
For sure. But like with Lauren, you know, I'm working back on base, so I've got access to a lot of military people that need volunteer stuff. So
yeah, and we're recording this too because there's a lot of people that couldn't hop on that wanted to know what we have going on. So yeah, like a lot of military personnel are really excited to help out this year as well. So I think, Casey, we're going to be really good in the volunteer department. Like, I'm just kind of feeling good. Like, see, no wrinkles.
We have a lot of events though, because like I said, we have some new stores that are wanting to participate with us this year. So
that's exciting. That's really exciting.
Yeah.
I also have junior ROTC here at Choctaw needing community service hours, and they have to come in blues. I don't know if that's going to be against the Marines. So, okay. I just want to make sure before I said anything else, because our sponsor is the major of ROTC here, and so he was very interested in doing it all. Okay.
Again, Casey, I think you'd probably agree. As long as to be the main contact, we'll need a volunteer form on everybody, but also additionally, if you're not 18, if you're 16 or 17, if you can drive and you have a note from your parent, well, maybe we'll just make some form up, Casey.
Okay. Yeah.
You and I can get together on that. So under 18 form, let me just write that down. So yeah, but again, even if they're in ROTC and they need the hours, they can certainly come out, I think, with the Marines. I don't have a problem. I don't know about you, Casey. How do you feel about lots of people at events?
No problem. I mean, we just don't want to overcrowd the doors. We don't want to be overwhelming and maybe annoying to any stores. So we just kind of want to limit who we have out there so there's no confusion.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, I think 3 max volunteers per store location. Anything more than that, I think would be a little excessive.
Okay. So like Marine, volunteer, and possibly an ROTC kid?
Sure. Absolutely.
Sorry. Young adult. Lauren, young adult.
Young adult. We're not kids.
Well, okay. You haven't been a kid since you were 4, so.
I think it was actually 2, but we can say 4.
Exactly. You were reading War and Peace at 3.
Basically.
Okay, so anything else on events, Casey?
That's for this weekend. We have the 17th and the 18th. We have our toy drive.
What's the 18th? What events do we have?
The 18th, we have the Fort Walton Beach Walmart, Destin Walmart, Niceville Walmart, AC Moore, and Build-A-Bear.
Sweet. I love it that we're getting started so early. Good job, Casey. Build-A-Bear. Okay. On all these Walmarts, I didn't ask. On Destin, I know for Walton, Destin and Niceville Walmarts, are we 1 door or 2 doors?
We are 1 door. And in my
Hold on.
specify which door we have to be at.
What's that?
The Destin Walmarts on the events calendar, it will specify we have to be at the sorry, I wrote it down.
Home Goods or grocery?
Home Goods.
Okay. So always at Destin, we're at Home Goods?
Except on Sundays, we can be at both doors or either door. So Saturdays, we have to be at Home Goods on Destin.
Okay. Niceville, we have one door, but is it first come, first serve?
Correct. So we will be sharing the doors with Salvation Army. So it is first come, first serve. They didn't tell me that they promised them any designated area.
Okay. Sweet. So we want to get there early.
Yeah.
Everybody might need to meet at the Walmarts. Okay, cool. So Lauren, you'll talk to them. Lee, if you guys are going to Troy, that's cool. We have 1, 2, 3. You want to just, do you have enough Marines? Are Marines covered?
The Marines are in the works right now.
Okay.
I've been told that we're going to get a lot of support with them. So.
Okay. So let's just try to plan on both doors on Sunday and see how it goes. And then we can determine the rest of the schedule that way.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 Marines, 11 volunteers.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
All right. Goals. Anything else on events, Case?
Nope, that's just the most important ones coming up this weekend that I want to focus on.
You're purple in your hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay. It's got to happen with somebody for Toys for Tots. Yes.
I'm a little crazy, but yeah.
Okay, so for the warehouse, right now we're at Destin Commons, and the space that they had available was just, it's wonderful. It's just a little small for what we need. So we're going to be moving to the Santa Rosa Mall, right?
Yes, we are.
Any confirmation on that further since we talked earlier?
I'm just waiting on an actual location and for their insurance to be finalized.
Okay, well, it's not the same one we looked at?
For the Santa Rosa,
Yeah.
I did not get a look at any of them.
Okay, well, the one when I went there and saw her, the space that she showed us that I said was perfect is perfect. So if, in talking to her, if you can just try to get that one, because I already whoa, it's amazing. So there's that. So we are going to be moving there starting after Thanksgiving. I will be there every Tuesday with volunteers. So anybody that wants to come in on Tuesday can certainly come and help. That way it get, all the toys that we got over the weekend, we'll get them all sorted and work through on Tuesday, because that's also the day that we have volunteers from some rehab centers, and they typically come on Tuesdays. So I was like, all right, well, let's just make it easy, make it Tuesday. Then we will schedule as needed other times in the warehouse. So if we have a lot of like a Wednesday event or something, we need to do something on Thursday or Friday, we can schedule it then. So just a little bit about how it works in the warehouse. So we separate by age and by gender. We try not to be too strict on the gender. We throw a little bit of stuff that would be for girls and the boys, and a little bit of stuff for the boys into the girls. So we try not to be too gender specific, but we are. I mean, we have to separate it somehow, because when we get what the charities have, it's based on ages 0 through 3, 4 through 8, 9 through 12, 13 through 16, boy and girl. So that's the numbers that we work with. That's how we sort it, and we want to make sure that it's a good gift in and of itself. So we sort it around, we make a little space for sorting, and then we bag and we tag the bags so we know how much we have. And then everything gets logged, because I'm an Excel nerd. I love Excel spreadsheets. I just kind of love them. So that's how it works. The more people we have, the easier and faster it goes. But sometimes it's just 1 or 2 of us. Yes. Lee, do you have a question?
Oh, yeah, I did. I was waiting until you were done.
Yeah, we're good.
What time's at the warehouse on Tuesdays?
I'm thinking we're going to go with 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. Tuesdays at 9.
AM or PM?
AM.
Gosh dang it, I have stupid
We're
school.
going to have a sleepover in the warehouse.
Yes, well, it's going to be AM, Lauren. However, if there's stuff that's needing done, you know what I mean? For the ones that need to be in between, you can certainly, we'll make them later in the afternoon or something like that, so you can come in too.
Okay, no worries. I just wanted to make sure that it was AM and not PM.
And for people that are interested in volunteering, that maybe you know, or maybe you guys are watching, I certainly have never minded, and Casey, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if kids come, because it's really fun to teach the kids how to give back to our community. If you know, as a parent, I know that one of my children is a little bit unruly. She's either watched a little longer or she doesn't come. So as a parent, if you know that your child is a little unruly, then it might not be the best idea. But most kids I haven't had any problems with being in the warehouse because they like to help. It's pretty cool, so they can give back. Yes, Lauren?
Yeah, Casey will reach back out.
I'm good. I just hit a wrong button. I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, Tuesdays every day in the warehouse. Lots of events. It's going to be good. And the other area that we will have for volunteering is drop-off locations. Sometimes their boxes get filled, and we need people that we can call to say, hey, can you go pick up, toys from this location? So if you're willing to do that, then that's a good thing to let us know as well. Lee, Lauren?
Yes, and I would say we currently do have all of the supplies here in Fort Walton Beach being picked up constantly, daily. Somebody was just in here now to pick up some boxes. So I'm not doing a cutoff for that right now. I'd like for these businesses to continue to come get supplies to be a drop-off location. There's a form that they fill out letting me know where everything is, and then I will be updating our website, Emerald Coast, Fort Walton Beach, .org, so everybody knows, the public knows where they can take toys to drop it off.
Okay.
So we're going to have all around Okaloosa, Walton Counties. We've got a lot of people participating this year.
Good. Are we still good? We have plenty of boxes for...
We still do have quite a bit of boxes, and just in case, I have requested some more from the foundation.
Right on. Let's get it. Everybody needs a box.
And I mean, I don't know if it's allowed since, Air Force, Marines, but, just putting boxes like at my work and stuff, I can do that as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, it's for the children. So we don't allow this Air Force Marine shenanigans to happen. I mean, they happen, like the shenanigans happen, but it's all for the children. So it's all in good fun.
Okay. And if you need somebody to pick stuff up, just let me know.
Yeah. I love that you have base access because, I mean, clearly there's not much military about me.
But I work nights right now, so, I can split my sleep up. I'm doing it anyway for school, so I can
That
go
is
pick
a
stuff
true
up during the
volunteer's
day.
heartly, and I love that about you. That is awesome. Like when you start talking like, oh, I'm just not going to sleep. Yeah, cool.
I don't sleep much anyway, so.
There you go. Who does? Does anybody sleep much? Lauren, do you get a good enough amount of sleep?
No, I do not. I have about 7 hours of homework, and then I get about 2 hours of sleep, and I've got to do it all over again.
What will you do when you become an adult?
I'm going to travel like you do.
Oh, all right. Perfect. I got to fill my cup somehow so I can pour into everybody else, right?
Yep.
There you go. All right. So Casey, anything else, my dear?
Nope, that's it. I'm just excited to get some volunteers, and everybody just send off their email addresses so we can get the events calendar sent to them.
Actually, in the chat box, can you all get to the chat box? Just put the email address that you want it sent to. And Casey, if you just want to email it to me, and I've got a list of people that want some information, I can, I'll get it sent out for you. So you just have one thing, and then I'll handle the rest.
Like that.
Okay.
I already have the events calendar, so I don't need it, Miss Ashley.
Does not shock me about you. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think that's it. I'll post this recording also in the event page and for anybody that wants it. So if you're watching and you want to volunteer, Casey, how can they contact you to sign up for the events?
You can either email me, emeraldcoasttoysfortots@gmail.com, or you can call me personally, 850-460-4517.
Okie doke. You heard it here, folks. That's how you get a hold of her. Okay, anything else? Lee, Lauren?
Where's the chat box? I'm on my phone, so I I can't.
Ooh, I don't know on the phone.
If you do, you know where the mute button is?
Uh-huh.
In that same column, there's participants. If you click on that, it will be in the bottom right or left-hand corner chat, and then it'll bring up the chat box.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ta-da! Okie dokie. So we'll have emails, an under 18 form, an events flyer. Cool. That's all I've got. Tuesdays in the warehouse. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Casey, thank you. Like that. Dude, you did an amazing job. That events calendar is going to rock.
I'm excited. All right. Bye, guys.